feel like I got trips.
Yeah,
It's called a clap test for a reason.
y'all should keep the clap test in.
I'm gonna scream and clap every time too.
Scream and clap. Won't do an intro.
Shut up.
That is just the intro from now on.
Welcome on. This is why I could never get through an intro. Hi, and welcome back to another episode of Be Like That. I'm once again Hobo. I can't freaking do it, man. I
Yep.
can't.
Once again, you're still hobo.
Once again, I'm retarded.
I'm still Ryan. You're still Samson.
I hope so.
Yeah.
That counts.
There's your intro. We're
They
just
can't all
gonna
be winners.
yeah. Every now and then you just gotta have
I hate it.
the real intro.
Well,
That's it. Hobo, Ryan,
Samson.
Samson. That's what we'll start doing. I'm just gonna start pointing at people.
Yeah, and just start saying names.
You're gonna say
introduce
your own name
yourself.
from now on.
Some people. You think you know somebody.
Some people's kids, man. I swear. But anyway. Am I restarting that, or are we just gonna
No,
roll?
We're just gonna roll with
Yeah,
it.
roll with
I'm
it.
trying to figure out the kids thing. You got people's kids bothering you?
Everybody's. Listen, I'm so sick and tired of other people's kids.
I can't stand other people's kids.
Like, that's like dogs. Kids and dogs. I love my dogs. I love my kids.
Man, I don't like my dogs. Actually, I don't have any dogs anymore.
Rip.
I like my puppy.
Dogs are cool for a little while. My life is too hectic for the attention that a dog needs. And like, we did this thing for a while. Like, we would get like everything would be calmed down for a little bit. We're like, cool, like let's get a puppy. And then like you give it all this attention and everything, and then it's like things start picking back up, and now we're too busy for it. But like, we're not the type to give away animals or get rid of them. Like, I signed up to take care of you for your 7 year lifespan or whatever. Like, it's like it's a living creature. It's got like feelings and stuff. We're
Right.
not going to give you abandonment issues and stuff. So like
Yep.
you're our dog. You're just not getting the attention that you used to get. Was like it's not because you're not a puppy anymore. We're just busy now,
Right.
and it's like it's not fair to them and stuff. So like I think we're done with dogs for a while. We're just gonna like the chickens and stuff, the birds.
They kind of
ducks.
take care of themselves.
They don't like us anyways.
No, you're
Jumping up my leg and stuff. Like, you need to chill.
yeah, I punted one of his roosters across the yard today.
Listen, my rooster's a sweetheart, man.
Yeah, not his. His are.
He won't attack me or nothing. He'll run away from me. I have to wait until nighttime to catch him, but he won't do nothing.
Mine will probably be alright in a little bit. I gotta get some more hens. There's too much testosterone.
Yeah, there's 3 chickens, no hens, and they're just.
Yeah, free neighbor's dog done got after all my hens. I ain't seen the dog in a while.
What?
I ain't seen the dog in a while though. I think she took care of it.
Right.
So we're like everybody around here like pretty much has like chickens. Like they got chickens over there. I got chickens. They got chickens over there. They used to have chickens back there. Everybody knows the game. Like
Yeah.
Your dog starts killing
it's
chickens, your dog's gonna go missing. That's
yeah,
just.
it's like that's
That's just
how
an unspoken rule.
yeah. It's not even like it's a law. Like we looked into it and we're
Oh,
like
yeah.
because we're like you can't keep like between like the feed and the everything like you can't be throwing money at these chickens to feed your dog.
Right.
So we're like, if you don't fix it, I'm gonna have to fix it. But then like I don't want you coming after me. But we done looked it up. Like it's in the law. Like if I'm protecting like my animals at my house, like that's you can't be upset about it. Like keep your dog at your house, or like nature's gonna run its course. But like I don't know. I think we told it because I mean it killed almost all of our ducks. It killed most of our chickens, and we're just like.
And once a dog gets a taste for actual
Yeah,
chicken,
the
it's.
hardest part was catching it because for the like we were like I don't know if it's raccoons, if it's a chicken hawk, like we don't know where the birds are just disappearing. And we're like, I mean, there's feathers tossed about, so we know something happened. We don't know if dog, coyote. I mean, there's so many wild animals around here that it could be. But then caught it once like walking down the road with a duck hanging out of its mouth. We're like, well, that's for sure you now. Now we know for sure. Now you got even if this is your first kill, you got the taste for blood now. So like, let them know, like, dog's been killing the chickens. That's all it needs to be said. Like that's all we
That's
did.
your warning.
Well, I mean, that's all that we did say. We was just like, hey, like, your dog's been killing our birds. And then it's like, I mean, everybody, at least in this neighborhood, knows, like, you know how it be.
Right.
It's like, I think they might have used to have chickens back in the day. So, like, they for sure know how it is.
Right.
And I mean, we ain't seen the dog coming around, so figured got it under control or got rid of it. Some, I don't know.
Mine.
But, I mean, it's not killing my birds no more, so
Right.
I'll take it. It's like, it's a good sign, I guess,
Right.
since we've just upgraded the flock. Be real nice to get some old enough to start laying. I can quit buying chicks.
Right.
She's still gonna buy some.
See, that's
She's gonna be
why.
like, I don't have this color though. Tractor Supply knows what it's doing.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, a mixed flock of chickens is a healthier flock of chickens.
Yeah.
Right.
Like mixed breeds live longer. They're just healthier all around.
Right. Come Easter, we don't have to dye the eggs. We've already got every color.
Dude, I think I'm gonna try to buy some of those this year. Got those Easter
The
eggers.
Easter eggers, yeah.
Like,
She wants some.
I think it'd be cool.
Yeah.
But enough about chickens. Samson, what's your story? Like, where does your story begin at?
I'm guessing when I popped out. I think that's about when everybody's story starts, ain't?
Right?
Cut that from the egg. See, I watched Blue Mountain State.
I don't know what that. I've never seen that show actually. Everybody always talks about it. And I've never
It
once
used to be
seen
on
it.
Spike TV back in the day.
I know what it is. It's that football
Yeah,
show.
football.
Yeah.
Their college of football, and like I think it's like episode 1 or something. It's like the first day of freshman year, and he's like, the coach has like all the freshmen around and stuff, and he's like, asks one, he's like, where are you from? And he says like, what high school you come from or something like that, and he's like, no. And he asks another kid, and like they're all confused, and it's like, I don't. Do you want the state, the school? Like what answer you look for? And he looked at like one of the upperclassmen, and he was like, where are you from? He's like, my daddy's balls, and he's like, that's right. If you're gonna be on this team, you come from your daddy's balls.
Good lord.
So how far back do you want to run the clock?
I've never been real good about talking about myself, so if you want to know something,
I mean, we was supposed to interview you two recordings ago, something like
Yeah.
that.
yeah.
We should interview you the first time.
Yeah, that should have been the first one.
Almost a co-host at this point. I don't even
Basically.
know who he is.
Like, this is Samson.
Indeed it is.
Like, we're,
Yeah.
I don't know.
Interview questions.
Like, I
Like,
can't.
where's your story begin? Like, you were born
I
at a
was-
location,
yeah, I can't say the location.
right?
Hospital.
I was born in a hospital. It was just, it's between the location you live at and you live at.
Okay.
He's in the middle of us.
Yeah, right in the middle of it.
Making a Samson sandwich.
Making a Samson. Old
There's
Samson.
plenty of meat on me to make a thick one.
You need 2 hands.
This is Turk.
The Scooby-Doo sandwiches.
Well, I mean, I don't really know.
We'll start high school when you're an adult.
Oh, you.
Let's go legal age.
Legal
Run
age?
it up.
Run it up. Go ahead.
So we're done with high school.
We done with high school. You're gonna have to help me out here.
Like, what was your first job you ever had? Like,
Worked at a car factory.
Okay.
Well, no, I mean that wasn't my first
Yeah.
job because I worked at the restaurant in high school.
Yeah.
I worked there for about a year of my senior year because that's when I got my license. I was actually able to start driving to work and stuff.
Yeah, he should have went to your high school, but he went to mine.
Yeah.
He had a commute.
I drove 30 to 45 minutes every day.
Dang,
Did you get kicked
Well,
out of
I
your
can't
school, or
say
did you just
much.
like
No,
it?
we moved around a lot when I was a kid. We never really had like a steady home. So, 8th grade, I moved up to where you was going to school. Stayed there until I want to say sophomore year. Then we moved back, but that was when me and you and our other friend started building our connection.
Yeah, because I know you used his address, stayed at his house a
Yep,
lot.
every morning my mom would drop me off at his house before she went to work at like 3 o'clock in the morning. And a lot of times I would just end up staying there too. Like I would just stay at
It's
their
easier
house.
to stay the night and get up at 3 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah,
I get it.
Especially when we're playing
we was playing a lot of
Modern
zombies.
Modern Warfare 3 just
Modern
come out.
Warfare 3 just came out. We also played a lot of Black Ops 2 zombies.
Yeah, that was y'all must have done that. I just had Modern Warfare.
Yeah.
I'm not that much of a gamer. They would get out of school and start gaming, and then when I would get home from work, I would close the restaurant I worked at, and then I would get home like almost midnight, and we'd jump on Modern Warfare till
Oh,
3 or 4 o'clock in the morning and have school the next day.
I was a menace.
Such a problem.
Such a problem. I was your typical gamer word player when
Yeah.
we was playing that
So
game.
he carried a team though. I'm terrible at video games. But either almost just to spectate, like to just argue. It's,
Yeah, I would.
yeah, I don't talk much. We got in a two v two one.
Yeah, it was me and you versus
Somebody, a couple other kids somewhere, and I mean like the teams almost matched up because on the other team they kind of had a guy that like didn't really talk much and one that was an arguer. And like I think before we even got in this lobby or whatever, we already decided like, we're just gonna have fun today. Like we're just gonna
yeah, we're just
run around,
chilling.
be silly. We got shields and shotguns. We're just gonna run around, be silly. It ain't that big a deal. We're just here for fun. We ain't trying to set a score.
Right.
And I mean, his team's like just dog washing us, and they keep yelling. Was it like snipers only or something? They
Yeah,
were
they.
trying to get us to do a snipers match. And I was like, I'm not nearly good enough for that. I was like, you ain't getting me off this shotgun to save your life. But they were just like dog washing us, which like
Who cares?
we're just here for fun anyway. We didn't care
Right.
today. And like at some point he started caring, and he was like, "All right,
Because they said something about our accent. That's what kicked it off.
was it? I couldn't even hear.
Guys, I remember it because like
I might have been dead when that came across.
it was
I was out of the chat.
they were they were definitely from a city. I don't know what city.
I think it ended up being Nashville.
It might have been.
Yeah,
Like they still had a little bit of a twang to them, but they had that Nashville twang where you can tell that they were from the
There's
city.
an obvious difference.
Yeah, where we got that Appalachian, and they were shit talking us, calling us like goat fuckers and all kinds of stuff.
I
And
missed
so
all that.
I I I'm one that lays it back, son. I don't
Yeah,
care. Like
y'all went back and forth for a while, and then he started like talking to you, and he was like, "You mad, bro?" And you're like, "Not really. It's just
I'm
another day for me." He's like, "No, you mad, bro? You're mad, bro." And then like me and the other guy that like don't really talk much, we both ended up dead. So like,
they would talk while we were shit
yeah, in the
talking.
game, like if I'm dead, I'm out of the chat for whoever's still alive. But if I can talk to other dead people, if I'm alive, I can only talk to my teammates. But like once you're dead, everybody can kind of talk. So like me and him is both dead, and we're talking. They're still playing, and he's like, "Why's your buddy so mad?" I was like, "He's really not. Like we're just chilling today. He just likes to argue." I was like, "What's up with your buddy?" And he was like, "I don't know, but he's on one." And I was like, but like these two, like they're trying to track down IP addresses. Like they're fixing to hop in the car and meet up somewhere and settle this.
Yeah,
Like,
we
man. But he's like, but at some point he was like, all right, we got this. He switched to a sniper and he just starts like no scoping them and just dog washing them. And he's like, what happened, you guys? What happened? And like chat got real quiet. It's just him at this point.
and like
I'm still dying in record speeds. They're getting me. They ain't getting him.
Here's a distraction.
Yeah.
yeah, but I'm also an arguer, so like if you back in the day, like if I was arguing with you and when you admitted defeat by silencing yourself, I would push that
That's not
button.
acceptable. I want to
No.
hear the words come out of your
Yes.
little mouth.
I wanted to
wanted-
hear it. And I would push you until you either left because the way it worked, you could always rematch. they end
Yeah,
your
we
team.
just kept rewatching.
Yeah, and they kept staying. Like, for somebody who hated me so much,
Well,
man,
good
he
time to-
really, really wanted to prove me wrong.
Somebody in the comments is just be like, "You're the guy."
That would be funny.
That would be awesome.
Can't rematch. I don't have Modern Warfare anymore.
No, and I also suck at video games now. Like,
Lost your itch.
yeah, I've gotten old. I don't really play video games that much anymore.
Get a job. Found out girls smell good.
Yeah.
Meh, meh.
Well,
How we
anyway,
get to that from working at a restaurant?
right. That's how
Natural
y'all build
flow?
y'all's connection.
Yeah.
Because that's.
Yeah.
So did y'all work at the same restaurant?
No, he worked at the one his dad used to work at. I worked at the one over there by the trampoline
So
factory
same.
area.
Well, no, like same franchise brand.
No.
No, completely different. Like we'll just cut it. But
Ah, okay.
Yeah, I was fast food. He was steakhouse.
Gotcha.
yep, I was dishwasher busboy.
Gotcha.
Yeah, somebody spray painted, not spray paint, the squirt bottle of bleach. They put a smiley face on the back of his black shirt. He wore
Dude,
that
they
for
got
years.
so yeah. I loved that shirt. I'd wear that shirt to school. Yeah,
Yeah,
I
man.
loved it. It was Tristan that did that because we worked together. Me and Tristan did.
Oh yeah.
But the manager I had, he was like an old retired veteran from the Navy. He didn't give two flying fucks because I showed up and I worked. And like it wasn't a big middle finger or anything. It was literally just a smiley face. Like it was funny.
Yeah.
So he was fine with it. But the server manager had a problem with me going out on the floor to bust tables with a smiley face on my back. And I never understood, like, if I'm making somebody smile, showing friendly
The
behavior,
servers are supposed to smile even if they're in a bad mood that day.
yeah, like, I'm sitting here,
Putting positivity out in the world.
yeah, I'm showing people that I like working here, that you all treat me well, so that brings you more customers. Like, why are you jumping down my fucking
I mean,
throat?
I did it and you don't, but
Yeah,
the
no.
customers think that I do. it
Exactly.
too.
I mean, actually, I did like the job. There was only one problem. It's the reason why I ended up quitting the job was just this one dude. Like, that's all he ever done his whole entire life was just dishes. I remember telling you about this when it happened. I was back, me and the other boy that I worked with, we was back there cleaning dishes, and a server, not a server, but a busboy brought back, because you know how you got your big black totes that you put your dishes in and everything, and like stuff spills and mixes. There was a half-eaten hamburger in there soaked in soda. This man that was washing his dishes reaches down into the bus table thing, pulls it out, takes a bite out of it, and you could see like the soda drip off of his mouth. He's like, "That's the best burger I've ever had." I'm saying, bro, like, you gotta cook right there. Just ask for a fucking burger, man. We get free food.
Right.
Like, that's just. This man was also every bit of like 600 pounds.
Hey man.
That's all those trash calories.
It was. I have never once actually physically gagged from an action somebody has done until then. That was. Oh, that scarred me for life. It really did.
No.
I mean, I bet.
Like, that was. And like, because we did stupid stuff in high school, like mix weird things to eat and stuff. But like, it was our food. It was still somewhat clean. Like, it wasn't a mixture of just a random bunch
I mean,
of shit.
Eating something dirty still, like if you throw my sandwich on the ground and then you're like, I dare you to eat it anyways, like I might do it, but also it's like no one dared him to eat this half-eaten burger out of the trash. That
Well, he just did it because and he finished the burger.
And
Like,
he's
it
just
wasn't
like-
just a bite and put the burger. He
Yes.
ate the entire
somebody
half of the burger.
caught a spider and then ran in. It was like, hey, you guys dare me to eat this spider? It's like, not really, bro. It kind of sounds like mine too.
Like, it was awful. But after that, after we graduated, it was a car factory down there where I live, where we made like your hood liners and stuff with fiberglass. And honestly, that's about. I worked on there on and off, but that's been my probably where I've worked the most. I want to say.
I'd say so, yeah.
Like out of the
I probably worked there the least.
out of the 10 years since we've graduated, I've spent 6 years of my life there.
Yeah.
I was there for about a year.
Oh, you worked there too?
Yeah.
How'd you like it? I
I
broke your pen.
It's Penn.
I
Wow.
broke your pen. I'm bad. I'm bad.
He's bad on Penn.
He's a fidget already.
Yeah.
Yes,
And he's
I
gonna start
am.
chewing
We'll
on
buy
that.
you a little fidget
He
toy.
broke the clip off. He's gonna start chewing on it.
He was just about
put
to
it in my mouth.
But
Didn't have to call me out on it. Yeah, yeah. But,
It's okay. I flipped my wedding ring.
I made it to that. I worked at that factory for 2 weeks, but it was right before boot camp, and it's
I kind of fucked him too.
not really. When the forklifts drive by, you can see like the lights off the forklift. There's just so much fiberglass in there. I'm
Mhm.
breathing all this in. Like,
They give you a respirator, but if you had that respirator inside of that, because the factory was every bit of like, what, 120, 130 degrees inside, 24/7?
Hot enough.
Yeah, you had that respirator on, you can't breathe. It's just too
to
hot.
not be a metal factory, it was way too hot in there.
I mean, those molds press down
Yeah, I ran
anywhere
molds,
from 300 to 800 degrees.
yeah, but I was like, I don't have any felonies. I'm going to the military in 3 weeks. I don't need this.
Right.
But that's where I lost the feeling in my finger because I cut it on a water jet, split it in half. That was fun. Didn't feel it, didn't know, like because the way the water jets were, every now and then, like the head would knock out.
Mm-hmm.
Went to go reline it, had emergency stops pressed on it, had the lockout and tag out like I was supposed to. Realigned it, that water kicked right back on.
Mm-hmm.
Split my finger from knuckle up in half.
Nice.
I didn't know it. It only felt like somebody, like, you know how you can take like a
Feel
can
like
of
paper
air
cut.
dust?
Yeah.
And I didn't even feel like, I didn't even know I was cut. Like, it felt like you take a can of dust air.
Yeah.
That's what it felt like. Somebody just brushed a little bit of air on my finger. I started walking off and somebody was like, "You're bleeding." I'm like, "No, I'm not." They're like, "Yeah, look at your finger."
What's with that? I'll be needing stitches, and then
Don't even know it.
apparently I'm bleeding, but like I get a paper cut or something. I'm like, why does this burn so much?
Yes.
Oh,
Like,
dude.
why is the little ones the worst?
Literally cleaning out that U-Haul today, went down to pick up a ratchet strap, that plywood flooring in it, splinter straight up under my fingernail. And I'm just like,
worst.
yeah, today's been a bad day.
No, I can't do that.
Yeah, I can't do the little like paper cuts and like just
It's
smash
the-
my hand with a hammer.
Yeah.
I'll walk that
Yep.
off.
Yep.
Like, don't paper cut
I
me.
may say a word or two, but we'll go about our day.
Like wrench slips and you skin your knuckle. Like anything that's like the depth of a tattoo, like skin deep wise, I'm just like the air burns for it to touch. But like I'll be gushing blood and I'm like, oh, if it's deep enough to bleed, then it's not gonna hurt.
Right.
Yeah.
Like, what's going on there?
But yet, at the same time, tattoo is nothing.
I have a problem with that too.
Yeah, like it's just getting stabbed thousands of times a second.
Listen, the first one I ever got, like, it ain't even a big one. Like, it's this. And freaking, I was so nervous. Like, I hate
How
needles.
old were you? Because
I was 18.
yeah, you've outgrown that.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, that's your typical fuckboy tattoo.
Hey, well, I got it because my dad's got the same one on his arm.
Lindsay.
But no, like, I was terrified because I thought it was gonna be like getting an IV or getting a shot, and I'm just like, nah, I want a
yes.
tattoo so bad. What? I hate needles. Like when Doc gave me a shot, I look the other way. Like, hate needles.
Oh, I can't look. I have to watch it enter because if I look the other way, I can feel it enter.
If I watch, I hold my breath.
Really?
I don't ask. I do.
It's weird.
Yeah.
Like
Like
I used to get blood and stuff a lot. I don't mind getting poked.
I don't either.
there was one time I never held my breath. It's because a nurse with 3 fingers, swear, gave me an IV, and that was the easiest IV I've ever had.
Yeah, I've always had tough vein. So if I go to donate blood, like they can get it first try every time. Like not a problem.
Love getting an IV. And
I go to the hospital and they're trying to get an IV. Like one time I had a nurse on each side of me, and they're just going from like these veins here, or they would try the top of your hand, and they're just going back and forth, and it's almost like they're racing to see who can get a vein at first. And
And
like, can you guys figure this out? Like, I've been stabbed 27 times. Can somebody put a needle in me?
the back of the hand hurts when they were sitting there, like, cause they'll sit there, you can feel your vein
I think
wiggle.
I got like this thick one that rolls up around my wrist here. I think
Yep.
that's the best one that they can usually get in pretty easy. Like the rest of them, it's always a hassle.
So you worked at the factory, and then you go to FedEx after that, or
I don't know if I worked We Care first or FedEx. I think it was FedEx because I went to.
Yeah, 'cause you went there after.
Yeah, so yeah, because that factory down there has changed ownership so many times, and like I'm picky about who I work for. I like finding a supervisor I like, and I'll the way I did it because I had a supervisor there. I would follow anytime he changed shifts. He would put in a request for me to change shifts, and I would follow him around to whatever shift he would go to. Then he ended up leaving. I'm like, yeah, fuck this place. He's the only reason why I'm here.
Right.
Leadership can make or break a job.
Absolutely. So I went to FedEx, went there, stayed there, what, 5 months ish?
Something like that, yeah.
Got random drug tested, popped on that, got him drug tested because of it.
I think. I think when you popped on yours, they looked at the training videos when
Yeah.
he's in the truck, and they were
And
like, if he's dirty, he's also dirty.
yeah, because we were dumb. We've always been dumb when we're together.
Yeah.
After that, I went to We Care, and I just drove around delivering medical equipment to like people on
One of those little square
hospice.
cars.
Yeah, the little
man.
Kia Souls.
Yeah.
Took like oxygen tanks and stuff to people's houses and set up.
Yep.
That was
Say
pretty
it
tough.
was.
That was a good job. I loved that job, but COVID hit.
Yeah, he was on call all the time, so he just run the company car around because
Yep.
they're like, if you're out and you get called, we need you to go. So like they're like, take the car, like you gotta be ready to go all the time.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
And I drove for all the southeastern area of where we're from the city above us, down to the border, and over to the border of the state next to us. So I had a huge area, and I was the only driver. So I would make,
Yeah, they had a driver shortage.
yeah. I mean, I don't know why, because it was a great job.
You gotta pass a drug test.
No, you didn't.
Oh,
They didn't. They never once drug tested me.
not even to get hired?
I
Not
feel
even to
like
get
I
hired.
should say allegedly.
Allegedly. Like, no, I did get drug tested to get hired.
Yeah. See, that's the problem for most people around here. Nobody can pass a drug test.
Well, even at fast food restaurants, at least now,
Yeah,
like, most of them you have to drug test.
Right.
But that's the thing though. You pass that first initial drug test, they ain't testing you again unless you give them a reason.
exactly. That's how that company was. And like, the only drug I really done was weed. So it ain't like I'm over here fucking shooting up dope or something.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. No, I've tried stuff before. Like not everybody. People have experimented. Like I ain't never done like meth or crack, but I've snorted some blow before. Had some fun with some hookers, but
Allegedly.
allegedly. I mean,
Oh, jokes here.
that was when I was 18, 19, straight out of high school. I was working the factory, didn't have no bills because I was still living at home with mom, bringing home $1,000, $2,000 a week.
Right.
So I was rolling in the money.
No, I don't think that was good for you though.
No, it wasn't. Like that was
Yeah, like, because I mean, we didn't see you for
like
months at a time, and you'd come hang out for like a day.
before we graduated high school, I used to be social. I was always cutting up. I was happy. And then I've spent 6 years of my life working night shift, and it killed me. I stopped seeing my friends. It made me depressed because I wasn't able to hang out with my friends anymore. I'd go to work,
I don't think
work
necessarily-
12 to 16 hours a day, come back home, repeat 7 days a week, and once a month, I might get a day off. And because I work so hard, it's just, I'm only sleeping that day. So if I got 2 days off, I would sleep my first day. Then I would go see friends, but that was once or twice a fucking year.
Right.
And then the distance, because like your house to my house is
45-minute drive, yeah.
yeah, so it's like the night shift's not because I've worked night shift a little bit, but like
Night shift wasn't the problem. It was the
yeah,
separation of
where you went to
friends.
school up here, all of our friends are kind of here.
Yeah.
So then like for us, it wasn't that bad because when we were on night shift, we're like, well, we can just swing by see somebody for a couple hours. But like when you come up, it's like I drove all this way, like I want to hang out for a little while, make
Yeah.
my
Right.
gas money's worth. So I think the distance on top of the night shift, because I think most of us were like on like first and seconds at the time. Like we were all jumbled up.
Mm-hmm.
Back, dude, when we were younger, our schedule was all over the place. They're not much better anymore.
No, they're not. But like nowadays too, like kind of gotten used to having the jumble scheduled, so it doesn't affect me as much, which sucks because it should.
I mean, you can get used to anything though.
Yeah, but
That's one thing I love, like with our friend group, is like I mean, before a little bit ago, I didn't see you for almost 2 years,
yeah, it's been 2 years just
and like
about
yeah,
until today.
you got home before I did, and then or well, you got to my house before I did, and I got home from work, and you were just there, and it's like
Oh,
cool, and what like we picked up right where we left off.
yeah,
And we do it every time because you just take spells where nobody sees or hears from you for months.
and like it's also like that's not just like personal friendship too. I also do that with like my online friends because I do play D&D online, and I
I really
will
want to get into D&D.
D&D's
I would like
fun.
to give it a try, but it seems like a whole lot, and I don't know if I'm ready to jump into like a whole
Like
group right
we
now.
just need to dip our toe in the water.
Yeah.
It is a whole lot for the DM. Like for a player, it's a lot, but it's over a long course of time.
Like the
Be-
the people I've known of and like what I've heard about it and stuff is like you get together and you're like set up this whole game board and you're playing for hours.
You do
And
play
then
for
like I
hours.
mean you'll have a campaign that's like 14 hours or something. It's like with my
No.
schedule to play a 14-hour campaign, we're talking 6 months. Like
Like I'm currently in a campaign now that has been running for 3.5 years.
yeah, see my ADHD, I can barely get through a game of Monopoly.
But that's the good thing about D&D because it's actually very ADHD friendly because you're always doing shit.
Yeah, you got all the side quests and
Yeah,
stuff. But
like our dungeon master never knows what the fuck we're gonna do because I'm
see,
playing
you do online D&D, right?
yeah, I do online D&D.
Yeah.
And we play
See, I like the little characters, like the board game setup. I think that's super cool. But I would lose all that stuff. I'd forget where all the pieces went and stuff. So like if we were gonna
and
do
that shit's expensive.
yeah, like a long set like that, and like all the side quests, and it'd almost have to be online because
Well,
I'm not gonna be able to keep up with this stuff.
if you get a good DM, you can make like a
Yeah, the
like
DM makes the
mini session,
campaign.
right?
Yeah,
We
You can make a session as long or as short as you want.
Yeah, like typically a D&D session bare minimum is roughly around 3 hours. But the last time, because I'm currently taking a break from my D&D group where I'm doing the trucking stuff,
Mm-hmm.
so I can't play with them. But I mean, the last session I played, where it was technically a farewell for a short time, played for 14 hours straight. We
You
made
know
a whole
what?
entire day out of it.
I would say that's crazy. Okay.
Like we did take breaks. Like every 4 or 5 hours, it would be like, all right, bio break, because I also have a dog, so I would have to take him out.
Right.
We'd go and cook and stuff. Like we took an hour lunch break to actually let everybody cook and shit. But like, and that stuff ain't common. That's like for your somebody's doing like a big
they're
character arc,
they're in it
and
to win it.
yeah, like something big is happening in the campaign. Like you're fighting one of the big bad guys. Or in this situation, I'm going to be leaving for 3 months, so they wanted to make sure my last session was a long one to be
Yeah.
enjoyed.
Did they kill your character?
No, he's
That's
still,
cool.
my character is a artificer gunslinger. So,
If you beat
I know
that,
what
let
that
us
is,
know.
but for the people
for the
watching,
people that don't
they don't
know,
know what that is.
yeah, it's just somebody who likes to tinker and build shit. Like I built cannons, grenades, guns. And right now, like, the way we did it was my character has a workshop. So right now he's just fucking off in the workshop. I've gave my DM like a list of things I want him to make while I'm gone.
So you're kind of like an NPC. So
I'm
they
an
can still
NPC
come
right
and
now,
they're like, hey,
yes.
build me this thing, and like
Yep.
your character will like do it, but like you don't have to be there.
Yep. But when I return back, he'll become another PC, and I'll just take back control, and we pick up where I left off.
Okay.
That's pretty cool. But back to the whole like 14-hour thing. Right? Like I would say that was crazy. And like I know people that sit like on video games for
Yeah.
nonstop until I accidentally done it. Like being a buddy of mine was playing. Like I've got a PlayStation 4. I know I'm old, but like we sit there and we was playing Minecraft because I wanted to learn how to play it with my kids.
Mm-hmm.
And it took, or we started at like 9 o'clock. 3, 4 hours later, we're like, hey, it is way past my bedtime. I've got to work tomorrow. We'll try again next week.
It's so easy to, especially with D&D, because it's just easy to lose track of time. Because
You do the voices and everything.
I don't do the voices. My DM doesn't either, but he does like change the. I don't know the correct like
The tone.
yeah, the tone, like, you can tell, like, when it's an older woman speaking, even though he's not speaking like an older woman, just by, like, the mannerism, how they speak and stuff.
Like the chosen like verbiage.
Yeah, the verbiage and just the jargon they use and stuff. But we do have one dude that is, like, a little Kanku bird. He does voices
Is that
for
a
his.
slur?
No, Kanku. Kanku is the actual name of the race. It's a crow person.
I'm thinking
I'm
Rick
pretty
and
sure
Morty
those are
bird
called
person.
Native Americans.
You're gonna have to cut that one, Chief. You're gonna have to cut that one.
I was thinking Rick and Morty bird person.
Oh gosh.
I haven't really watched Rick and Morty. I watched the first season of Rick and Morty, but that was back when I was like smoking a shit ton of pot.
Allegedly.
No, there was no legend about that. I was
I'm
dropping.
trying here, man.
I mean, I was dropping thousands of dollars a week. Not a week, but a month. Like I would buy an ounce at a time.
I don't think we can get in trouble for admitting.
No, it's weed.
Past.
It's weed
Weed's legal or recreational level.
in a lot of states.
Is it?
Not ours. Ours is medical, but I'm also talking about my past. Like I don't smoke weed no
Yeah.
more. I haven't smoked weed in I don't know how long.
Yeah, that's so far now. Dude, I'm so far out of that game. I don't even know what like prices are at right now. I'm sure they're
I don't either.
I would
crazy
say they're
inflation since they're
astronomical.
legal. Yeah.
I know when I was smoking, it was like 30 for an eighth.
Yeah. See, I think I never smoked or anything, but when I was keeping up with it, I think you get an eighth for like 10. Like a dime bag.
It
I'm
depend on if homegrown, you can get it for 10, but typically like homegrown around here it wasn't that good unless you knew somebody who actually knew what the fuck they were doing. Yeah, like if somebody knew what they were growing, these fucking woods and mountains here, some of the best places to
Got
grow
the
pot.
elevation.
Listen, I've heard some stories about down there where I live.
Yeah, where you live is.
Like I'm talking above a woodshed, tall, stalks on it, you know.
There's a reason why they fly Black Hawk helicopters all the time over there.
They landed in my field.
That's the National Guard looking
Did you
for
give
them.
permission to be on your property?
No,
They don't ask. They've landed in ours before too.
Did they used to fly around here all the time too?
Oh, they still fly.
Yeah.
Like
I'm
no,
just not home enough to see it anymore, but I know they're doing it.
like I was a little kid. I thought we was being invaded. Freaking helicopter stops over our
Come
garden.
out there with your little cricket right there.
Red Dawn, let's
Where's
go.
the Russians at?
Like freaking, you just see a rope drop out of this helicopter. Guy gets or fast ropes down, just goes back up. It's like,
what was the point of that? That might have been a training.
That was
It's
probably
not
training.
well, I mean, he
Kinda
didn't
do
just
what they want.
he didn't just hit the ground and go back up. Like he walked around a little bit, but
Oh yeah, he thought they saw pot, so they landed.
which I don't think I should say that, but
They probably found it, didn't they? They just
possibly cut this. Like I've heard that if you're smart with it, like pine trees give off like the same heat signatures.
Cut that. That's.
I know
Sure that's common knowledge.
Yeah,
I'm
but
not sure about.
I don't want to be
It's wrong.
I don't want to be the guy that like
We're so
somebody watches this and they're like, oh, well, this is smart. I never thought of this.
Well, we're not.
And
Yeah,
then,
there's some species of tree. It's like the same heat signature, like closely similar to it. So they'll try to plant around those trees.
Yeah.
right,
The people doing it know about it.
Yeah.
right. Well, the one guy that's just like, you know what? I never thought about that. Well, this guy on freaking Be Like That told me about it, and then I'm on the hook.
No, I mean, I can tell somebody how to cook
You can't
meth.
be on the hook no more than Google. You can Google
Exactly.
the heat
Well, I'm just
signature
saying.
of weed and then
I'm
look
just
the
trying not to
heat
get us
signature of
canceled
other
before
plants.
we get started.
Do cancel me. Threaten me with a good time.
Yeah, you're talking to the wrong people about being scared about being canceled.
I've had
Well,
3 friends since I
if we
was
get canceled for
14
a good
years
reason,
old. I
cool.
don't need more.
Like, but I'm also trying to make sure all these videos don't get either flagged, taken down, or anything like that.
Nobody watches this.
Not yet, because one day.
Don't let him get his hopes up. Just keep crashing him right back down to ground level.
Gotta keep us realistic.
He's already told we've already had that conversation. I'm the big dreamer, and he's like, "Hey, let's just pull
That's what
back
he
the
told
reins a little
me.
bit."
Yeah, I'm the designated naysayer
Yeah.
around here.
Which is odd because he's typically not the naysayer.
Yeah, I'm like super. Dude, my rack mate at boot camp almost hated me one day. 'Cause we were playing 2 sheets in a blanket for like
Mm,
The fuck is that?
several hours. So when you make your bed, do you have a fitted sheet or are they both flat sheets?
both flat sheets.
Yeah, you got 2 flat sheets. You got to make your bed and a wool blanket. It's real itchy. It's not
Yeah.
super great. So when they say 2 sheets in a blanket, you tear your sheets and your blanket off your bed and you get online. And they'll tell you to make your bed and they'll count down from like 10 or something, but they do it at auctioneer speed. So it's like,
Yeah. You don't have time.
You ain't gonna make it.
yeah, like they had some white space in the schedule and they're going to make us make our bed 20 times to pass the time.
You don't think about that then, though.
Yeah, it's not a big deal. So we're making our beds and stuff, and like you got to pull everything's got to be so tight and tucked in and all. So like you almost like you can do it by yourself, but in a hurry you need 2 people on it.
Yeah.
So like throw my stuff on the bed, and we start making his bed, and we get the first sheet down, and we get the second sheet, and I'm like, oh, I wonder if we're gonna make it this time. And then they yell 2 sheets in a blanket. I was like, oh man, we were so close. So I'm just like little jokes like this the whole time. You gotta do it quiet 'cause the drill instructors they gonna fly off the handle.
Yeah.
But just some little stuff because I'm like, it ain't that deep, dude. We're getting paid for this. Like,
Right. You're making a bed. Who cares?
yeah. I mean, we're doing it 75 times, but whatever. So like, but we finally get done and stuff, and he's like stressed out and everything, and he's just like, I forget how it come up. He was like, I just want to take a shower and write a letter. It's like he loved writing letters to his girlfriend. And I'm like, dude, you knew you were coming here for 3 months. Like, wrap your head around it and let's get in it. Like, I think we went to the field or something. Something got messed up with the mail. We didn't get mail for like 2 weeks, and I was like, cool, whatever. And he's like, man, like, you know my letters out. I don't think this is constitutional. So I'm like, dude, if we go to war, you think they're gonna let you send letters out every day? But
Some people just ain't made for it.
he was all tore up, and I was like, man, ain't that deep, man? Like, we just gotta make our bed a few times. He's like, why are you so happy all the time? Just the final thing. I was like, dude, man, we can laugh or we can cry.
Why? Why would you want to cry?
You ain't gonna catch me crying.
Yeah, like,
Dude, I can't even cry by myself. That voice in the back of my head is like,
pussy. Yeah. Yeah.
I think that's healthy.
No, it's definitely
Well,
not.
hold on. It depends on how you view healthy. Okay. Because, like, if that's just your coping mechanism on
No, it's
however.
the refusal to have. I can be happy or angry, and that's all you get out of me.
But if you're
Yeah.
one or the other, like, you're 110 the whole time. Like, you're either really happy about it, or you're just.
I mean, there's different levels of happy and anger, but that's the only 2 emotions I feel like I'm allowed to have.
Definitely not healthy.
Yeah, it's
No.
not healthy, but also I'm like,
It's also not like the most unhealthy
yeah, it's like if I
thing.
start turning away from that, and then it's like that's a slippery slope, and then how long until I'm one of these guys just sitting around crying about everything, and my wife leaves me because she's like, he just sits around and cries all the time. I'm like,
Yeah.
It's fine. Just
Yeah.
bottle it down, bottle it up, push it down. One day I'll die, and it'll be fine.
One day it's no longer going to be your problem. Either you're going to break and make it everybody else's problem, or it's just going to be nobody's
I
problem.
mean, at some point, if nothing's gonna be my problem anymore, so why worry about it?
Exactly. That's my
I
viewpoint
don't
on it.
have high blood pressure. I ain't got high cholesterol. I don't get headaches, panic attacks. Just happy all the time, or angry. Depends how slow you're driving in the left lane.
Yes. Oh my God. If you're not passing, get the fuck out of the left lane. That is. Oh.
A reoccurring theme around here.
Wow, it's like episode 1 all over again.
I'm guessing y'all talked about that
Oh,
episode
dude,
one.
I went on a rant.
I think episode 1 was just traffic problems. Oh, speaking of which, we're gonna recap that. I went through Tennessee recently. They're
Knoxville or Nash.
all the way in the end.
Oh, disgusting.
Yeah, dude. At
Better
least
use
on
them.
I-40, like they've put no parking signs up on almost every on and off ramp.
I think that's stupid.
That I don't think that should be allowed because all that does is just bottle up you fucking way stations, and now you have nowhere to go unless you're actually going to stop on the side of the interstate.
Yeah, well, like the Tennessee does have more truck stops and like truck parking areas than Virginia does, so it's still not that bad, but it's still like,
It's still a nuisance.
yeah, like you don't want to park on the ramp, like that's not plan A. But like when things go bad and you're running out of time, and it's like I can park on the ramp where people's doing 20 mile an hour to get off the interstate or on the interstate, they're speeding up by you or whatever, or I can run over my time by who knows how much before I find somewhere to park, and then I'm going to get a ticket for it later. Like,
Yep.
Well, like back when 40 got washed out, I came up 26 and tried every truck stop, rest area, nothing. Went way over time, right? Just to get back to my terminal.
yeah,
Like, and the next day I had to go back that way. Got pulled over, wherever it was, and he's like, "Hey, like it looks like you went over your time." Like, what happened? I'm like, "Well, I had to get back to the terminal." He's like, "Oh, well, you shouldn't be doing that. You should be pulling over." And like, never gave me a chance to be like, couldn't.
well,
I tried.
the way that you said that was like I had places to be,
Right,
officer.
I
I
get
need
that.
a nap.
Well, like, I I didn't get a chance to really explain it, and he was cool about it. He's just like, "Hey, listen, let's not do that again. Appreciate you." See, there are some good cops.
Some, I don't. But like you can go through a scale house and get when they inspect your logs, they can go 8 days back.
Well,
So he didn't have to give you a ticket. You could have got inspected the next week and still got caught with it.
yeah, technically.
Because within 8 days. So it's like, but it's like, what do you want me to do? Like,
Yeah, 'cause you ain't going to let me park on
there's
the ramp.
nowhere to park at. And like, I think, like, I know in Virginia, I don't know about other states, but I know in Virginia, if you're parked on a ramp, it counts as a moving violation. They write the ticket for failure to obey traffic control devices because the no parking sign is, I guess, considered a traffic control device.
I guess I can see
Yeah, so
that.
that's, yeah, it's not like a parking ticket and you can just pay it and be fine and like no, try not to do that later. So that's 3 points on your license. Like it's a whole thing, and it's like, why are you
Well,
coming down so? Because then it's like if I go over my time, that's also a ticketable violation. It's going to go on my record and everything and look just as bad. So it's like I might as well just take this load where it needs to go and hope that I get away with it.
right.
Yeah.
Like you're not.
You're not really giving us any option.
Yeah, like, and like that's I don't, like I'm not gonna blame the truck stops. It's not the truck stops' job to open more truck stops so that there's more parking, but like trucks are parked on the ramp all the time.
I feel like that's where you would want them to park if they couldn't park in a truck stop, because if you park
Yeah,
on the
like
side of the interstate, you are more likely to cause a death.
yeah, well, like the state government, well, I mean the federal government says like you can only drive so much time per day,
Yep.
and then you have to park. We got all these trucks on the road. All right, you can clearly see there's not enough parking. So then it's like, if I can't park on the ramp or you're going to give me a ticket, build another rest area.
Mm-hmm.
It don't even have to be a rest area if it's just somewhere for trucks to pull. Like Tennessee has a few where I don't know
Where
if
it's like a little side road.
yeah, I don't know if it used to be a way station or a rest area or something, but it just gets off the interstate. It's just a big open blacktop. Sometimes they'll stripe it. A lot of times they don't, but it's just somewhere you can get like 20 trucks in and out the road. There's usually not a bathroom there, but that's not a big deal. You can live. Uh, some of them will have like a dumpster or something to cut down on the litter, because like that's the biggest problem. That's why like a lot of like Walmarts and stuff don't let you park no more, because truck drivers like
They'll
throw whole
toss the
bags of
trash.
trash out in the parking lot and stuff. And it's like,
I mean, not only that too, but like having repeated trucks parking in your parking lot. One, the trucks themselves just destroy parking lots and roads. That's why they pay higher taxes on gas.
right,
And two, it's just they take up all the spot because they won't park like behind the Walmart. They'll park out in the front
right.
and take up actual parking spots
Well, I
from the
mean,
farthest away. Like, yeah, they're the farthest away, but you're still an 18 wheeler with what, 56-foot trailer?
53.
53? Yeah, like you're still taking up.
Yeah, I mean, you're taking up 20 spots, but it's like most Walmarts don't really have anywhere behind them to park, because that's where their truck traffic is going to get to their jobs
Yeah,
and stuff. So you don't want to clog all that up. But I mean, most of them they've got massive parking lots. I mean, if
yeah.
it's not like Black Friday or something crazy, like
Especially like at
yeah, like
night.
Walmart's usually not full. If you're rolling in at 9, 10 o'clock at night, and you're leaving out at 7, 8 o'clock in the morning, like
Yeah, that's that.
they
I
can
see.
live without those spots. You don't want 70 trucks parked in Walmart parking lot all night. But like the handful of guys that got stuck in traffic or something, and like they can't get a spot nowhere else, like you don't need to boot them or nothing like that. I mean, at worst, just have a security guard come around and be like, hey, like bang on the truck, wake them up, like, you know, get out of here. Like we're gonna have to boot you or something. Like at least give them a chance to get out.
Oh, have you seen, talk about booting, have you seen how they boot vehicles now?
Uh,
They no longer stick it on the tire. I
is it
got that
the
windshield
sticker
suction
thing?
thing.
Yeah,
Oh, God. I still remember the time we went up to Lexington. We got a fucking boot. We went to go with Ben.
we was gonna take his tire off
Yeah, we was in the
and bring it
process of
home, and then
taking
take
the
the saw saw
tire
and
off.
cut the boot off of it.
We was in the process of it, and the little security guard came up like, you know, we done got your information. If you take that boot, it's considered stealing, and we'll come after you.
You know what though? If they want to go that route, I think that's unlawful detainment. Hear me out.
Is it?
If you already have my information and you can ticket me through the mail or something,
Why don't you?
or why don't you write a
Okay.
ticket and put on my windshield or something?
Yeah.
But if there's an emergency and I'm trying to get somebody to the hospital and now I can't drive my car because you put a boot on it, if that person dies, are you liable for their death? I think you
I
should
would
be.
say so.
I think you should be. Yeah, because there's like parking
Especially
tickets
what made me
exist.
mad there is that we were like, there's no signs that like
Yeah, there was no sign saying we
to
couldn't park
park
there.
there or something. And she was like, yeah, right there. And it was in a bush that hadn't been cut in probably 3 years. It was like
Yeah.
all grown up over it and stuff. I was like, how are we supposed to see that coming in here after dark, of all things? Like, like if you're gonna actively patrol and like boot people's cars, make your signs very seeable.
Yeah, and like
Like
what
that
we
was the
could
thing
have.
that burned us up the most.
Yeah, like we could have fought that
Like
too.
at least if there was signs and we knew like, hey, like we're risking it, but like totally blindsided. We're like, get some signs. These signs were
They were like
what
your
8 inch,
typical
eight
little
inch by ten
squares.
inch
Yeah,
signs. Like they were nut and growed up in the bushes. Like
Yeah.
they honestly just yeah. You couldn't even see it because like you know how a lot of times you got that like that metal bar that holds them up with all the fucking holes in it.
Mm-hmm.
You couldn't even see that.
yeah,
Like it looked like they put it in the middle of the bush.
yeah, it was in the bush, but the bush is like those hedges that they usually trim, and it's like perfectly square and stuff. But they've just not been trimmed in forever. It's
Mm-hmm.
overgrowth the signs.
But yeah, that I'd say that'd be on the property.
Yeah.
I mean that's what I was saying. Like we could have fought that, but at that point, like either pay like the $200 parking.
I mean, that's where they get you. They're ripping everybody off, but they're
Mm-hmm.
like,
It's not worth the
you can
time
pay
and
for
money.
it to go away cheaper than you can get a lawyer and fight it.
Yep.
So like
Well,
everybody's just gonna pay for it just to
at
not
that
deal with
point,
it.
like I feel like if that was the circumstance, like take a picture of the sign in the bush and be like,
Take the
hey,
fucking boot out.
Right.
take the boot and try it. I know, if you wanted to,
No,
I think you could fight it without a lawyer and still win.
I wouldn't fight anything without a lawyer. I'm
Yeah.
not very smart.
I'm just saying, you could.
Because, like, when it comes to the boot thing, like, yeah, the ticket or the sign still wasn't seen, but at that time, we're still actively stealing property.
Right.
I mean, we could have just left the tire there. Like, here, you wanted to boot my tire, there's your tire.
That's not stealing property, but you're also losing a tire.
I mean, we had a spare. There was a spare. There was a donut.
Yeah.
We was in the process of
Always
taking it off.
We could get back home.
Like, you can always buy a new rim.
Yeah, we can go to a scrapyard and find a car that's been wrecked and take the wheel off it for $20.
Yeah.
Get tire and rim.
Right.
I think it might be 50 nowadays.
Yeah, it depends on where you go.
Yeah. Yeah, some of them. Dude, that's where some people get like, they think everything they got's top dollar.
It could be rolled 500 times and
Yeah, and
be
it's like,
pancaked. You're like, I still want $2,000 for that.
yeah, it's a scrap. I tried to buy a parts truck a little while back out of a tow yard, and he wanted $500 a body. And I was like, and he had 3 of them that I wanted, but I was used to buying parts cars out of scrap yards for $150 a
No, you
pop.
pay their scrap weight.
Yeah, like whatever they weigh, whatever you'd get across the scales, like I'll pay you that, and I'll haul it out for you. It's not your problem anymore. He's wanting $500 a body, and I was like, dude, you see the one I drove in here and I'm trying to get parts for? $350, and I drove it home. You think I'm gonna give you 500 for this that's been barrel rolled at least twice? Like, no, I'm gonna go somewhere else.
Right.
Episode 6 outro.
Episode 6 outro. So you gonna lead us out, or?
Anytime.
Bray did. You guys keep staring at me.
English is hard, I know.
Yeah,
It's
you do
rough.
it. You do it this time.
I forget how you do it.
I forgot how I do it.
You do it. Do it your way. Don't do it his way. Do it your way.
Okay, apparently we're out of time. Somebody did a hot date or something. So we'll see you next time on Be Like That. It's been Hobo and Samson. I'm Ryan. We'll see you next time.